A few years ago, the British Broadcasting Corporation, BBC, produced a documentary about the Himalayas. It features the British comedian Michael Palin, known to many viewers as part of the Monty Python collective. Palin seems to be having a good time. He meets people, visits temples, and tastes dishes. In one episode, he attends the border crossing ceremony between India and Pakistan at Wagah, which remains to this day an elaborate spectacle, featuring impressive uniforms, spectator stands, raised legs, and displays of disapproval between the two rivals' border guards. But although there is hostility, Palin is keen to emphasize that the two sides are ultimately cooperating. They lower flags and close the gates together. In Wagah, it takes two to tango. Palin's tone in describing the two rival states' military choreography is jolly. Clearly, the British comedian, who will a few years later head the Royal Geographical Society, is poking fun at a region in which borders still matter. It is 2004. In Europe, borders are still being pulled down. The European Union's enlargement is making it easier for Eastern Europeans to work and live in the West. The 2016 Brexit referendum is political light years away. But somehow, the documentary insinuates the inhabitants of India and Pakistan are still caught up in the past. The India-Pakistan border is a useful device to illustrate how human geography speaks to the bigger issues of our time. The border ceremony reveals the futility of nationalism and national borders. The similarity of the two uniforms and the cheering crowds on both sides seem to imply that these are people obsessing about minor differences. A discussion of the military drill at Wagah can also help to demonstrate the point that borders require human bodies to perform them. Don't we too perform when we take off our glasses and show our passport to border security? Geopolitically, both states have been allies of the United States, but this has not meant that they have got along. In the past, there have been military standoffs and outright war. Visible from outer space since India installed floodlighting a few years ago, the 2,000-mile India-Pakistan border is one of the most militarized frontiers on Earth. Further conflict seems likely. It is worth noting that both states are nuclear powers. While India tested its first nuclear weapon in 1974, Pakistan followed suit in 1998. Climate scientists have modelled that a regionally contained nuclear war between India and Pakistan could not just lead to the devastation of the two countries, but could also prompt a global nuclear winter, featuring a temporary cooling of the planet, crop failure, and mass starvation.